All right, so now all these gonna join my pile, and these things, I'm telling you, you take a couple things loose in this thing and knock a few things out, man. You can leave some of that motor behind if you have to, that little centerpiece. If you have to leave it behind, leave it behind. To me, it's not a big deal. So yeah, if you can get that thing to slide off of the, if you can get it to slide off of that, good luck, buddy. Huh? Look at that, you ain't coming off of that. So then what's your next step? You got to cut the shaft somewhere, got to get in here somewhere. Excuse me. or you just take 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts out right there, pull that end cap off of there, cut any wires off of it that you can, and see if you can get the motor part out and that center part stay with the fan motor. If you can just get that motor to pull out of there, that's a bonus. So that's what we're going to try to do. Yeah, we'll try to get them out. Of course, there's a nut on the other side most of the time, and as long as you don't, as long as it stays on there. So yeah, that's going to be the deal. I got a bunch of these things to do now. Yeah, a bunch of them. I don't have a motor mounting like my friend from Canada quite as much as he did, but I can definitely say I have more motors at one time, or fan motors, than I've ever had. So what do we got here so far, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 13 here. 13. Plus what's on my truck, plus what's still over there. There's more than what I got on my truck there still. So yeah, that's what we got. Definitely gonna be adding to my copper hoard, because I might pick the motors out, get all the motors picked out of them, throw them in that box over there, and when my buddy comes to visit me with his wife, we're gonna tear them apart. That's when we're gonna recover all the guts, the goodness, the copper, baby, the copper. Yep. So that's when we will recover the copper out of the motors. Everything else I'll scrap down. I'll get all the wire, rest of the wire off of it. I'll get the motors all out of them. Get rid of all the shred. That's my job. Save the motors. Save the motor. Not only will it, in my opinion, make a pretty good video, I think got a little bit of goodness there, to make some decent money. It's going to be just fun, really. It's going to be fun. That's what I think. It's going to be fun, just grabbing 20 or 30 motors in one day and get all the guts and glory out of them, you know, that day. And then this is the kicker right here. Then you take the money that you just made from the motors, and you go to Myrtle Beach, spend the whole next day hanging out at the boardwalk, just doing whatever we feel like doing. Yep. And paid for. That's the bonus. That's the bonus. Be paid for. I mean, we got plenty of stuff to do, and I'm saving up more and more, just because I don't need this money right now. I'll get the shred money from it. That's going to be good. The shred money is going to be pretty good from this stuff, because now I'm going to break it down from if somebody was to bring all of these to the scrap yard like they are, that's going to be called shred. Whatever they're paying per pound for your shred metal is what you're going to get paid for that thing, just because you didn't take the motor out. So we're going to we want the motors. We want them motors, man alive. That's going to be let's call it Squirrel Cage Mountain. Yeah, that's my little mountain. Cut a bunch of them wires too. I cut a bunch of that wire. I mean, you know, $1, so, somewhere around $1 a pound for that stuff. Yeah, that's not too bad. And you're not going to be stripping that. Just going to take it just like it is with all the crap on it and throw it in a bucket like I have right over there, and this too, and just sell it. If you have anything that's clean, cool, but if it has stuff on it, sell it, especially if it has a lot of stuff on it, because it takes a lot of time, guys, to do that. And unless you just don't have anything but time, you know, some people do this stuff just because they want to do it, not because they have to. And I'm going to tell you, I do have to. I mean, I have to do something, or I'm not going to make any money. Obviously, I have to do something. Not like I'm rich and I don't have to work. So yeah, I do this because this is what I have to do. I chose to quit my other job. You know, I quit my other job. Well, and not even subcontract out anything, just because of the aggravation, and just come to do scrapping. It's a huge deal for me. Huge deal for me to just do that. But that's what I chose to do. So I do have to make some money. So thank God, this is what I like to do. And this is not as hard as roofing. Trust me. Roofing was a lot harder than this. Word, guys. Lord have mercy. That's incredible. Incredible. Well, I'm just blessed. Ouch. It might hurt like heck. Oh, goodness gracious almighty. Well, let me tell you, watch where you're drumming. Hope some of these, Lord, get out of there. Out of there. Man, there's some real goodness back here, guys. Oh my word. Yeah, not just these. I mean, there's some other stuff that's wow. Man, wow. Yeah, forgot all the stuff that was in here. This is going to be so much fun. The weather's starting to warm up. You can work outside. You can work right outside here if you want to. It's not that hot. I do want to get a tent. It's a little bit better standing underneath the tent. I made the mistake of leaving my tent up. Can't do that. Almost have to take it down in the evening. Unless I get a lot stronger tent than I had, apparently. The tent that I had said, nah. It rained. I come out in the morning, the thing was laying on the ground, guys. Laying on the ground. I was bummed out. Look at all the wire. I still got tons of wire that I will cut off these, throw them in low grade, because some of them don't really have a lot of wire in them. But when you come to these wires right here, right, you're gonna save these. That's high grade. That's stripping stuff right there. And inside that casing right there, whew, look at that. Goodness, stripping wire right there, buddy. Talking about, give me a knife. Give me a knife. Oh, I hope everybody had a really, really good Easter weekend, and you got to do what you wanted to do. I hope everybody got to do what they wanted to do. People usually hang out with family a lot. That's really fun. I did actually. That was my thing. Family came from Tennessee, and we hung out for basically the whole weekend. I mean, I went over there every day they were here. Look at the goodness in that thing right there. Oh boy, we'll probably be able to pull that out. Oh my word, that's beautifulness. What? Oh, she's tight. Boy, she's tight right there. Whoo-wee. I will cut you, baby. I'm gonna cut you. I am gonna cut you. Oh, what's in here? Oh, some more wire. Oh, look at that goodness. Look at that. Oh my word, yes. I can strip that stuff so easy. Easy, guys. You can really strip that bigger stuff easy with a knife. I mean, I'm almost prefer a knife. I mean, you know, unless I got tons of it. I got just a little bit and do it as I go. Shoot, man. Yeah, I mean, give me a knife, man. I'll fillet some stuff up. Yes, I will. Yeah, look, they even gave me some ends. Some ends, baby. That's money. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them things. Maybe in that bucket. Oh man, I could not have thrown that better. Get out of there. Some beautiful stuff. We was loading this on. I said, whoa, whoa. He was throwing these railings on. I said, I guarantee you that's some stainless. There's that right over there. That's goodness. Although, I cannot believe. Uh-oh, you see that? The price of stainless is next to nothing. But still, oh my goodness, I saved this because it had wire everywhere. Everywhere. Kidding me? Wire everywhere. Oh my word, all the wire I got in the back of my truck right now. It's everywhere. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Look at this. Unbelievable. Oh, what have I got? I don't even know what I got in the back of my truck. Oh, don't spill out. No idea. Look at all that goodness. Oh my word. All right, so plugs and cords and stuff and more stuff. Oh, look at that. It is everywhere. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh my lord, look at that. Hoo-wee. There's some goodness right there. Oh lord. Oh my goodness, that's stripping wire right there, baby. And you got some more. Look at that piece of copper gold, baby, right there. That's some real copper gold. Oh my word, I'm telling you the big stuff going down through here. Oh man, you definitely stripping that. Remember that knife? If you didn't see that knife that I used for stripping, I'm talking about, I'm gonna lay some stuff. These are usually stainless. If they're not, they're gonna be aluminum. So throw them down there in your non-ferrous section. That's a piece of non-ferrous. I'm just kind of looking on here to see what in the world do I have that I could get off of here. It wouldn't be in the back of my truck anymore. Man, look at that green wire right there. Ooh, that's pretty. And give myself just a little bit of room. I could probably skin that down pretty easily with your wife's fillet knife, or maybe it's just your fillet knife, but I like to say mine belonged to my wife, because for some reason or another I'm pretty sure a few of the knives that I have used out here have came more than likely from my drawer in the house. But then again, I found a lot also. I found a lot. Look at this nice piece of copper. Goodness gracious. You see that? That could be in your Bear Bright pile. I don't get that much Bear Bright to where I even start a bucket of them. So it's number one to me. It's really just number one to me. I don't want to start a new bucket. I just want to throw it in my copper barrel and be done with it that way. That's what I want to do with it personally. Some of these wires, you cut them down a little bit shorter sometimes, and it helps. See, I think we already got one split out here. Let's see what we got here. Beautiful. Look at the goodness, guys. Oh my word. This is number 2 copper right here. It's not number 1. It's not Bear Bright. It's number 2 because it's thin. See how thin that is? That's number 2. Number 1 and Bear Bright is going to be more on the solid line of a piece of copper, like the Romax. What's inside of that Romax? Solid wire, 14 gauge or something like that. Yeah, there's not enough in there for recovering. This is some of the wires, and you can look inside of them if you want to, but I tell you, it's really not worth for me all these wires, because that wire that runs down there is so tiny as comparison. So It's right there. I'll throw it in my number 2 wire, number 2. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go through this bucket, pulling out what I like before I just throw it all in my number 2 bucket over there. It's just not much. There's just not much copper in a lot of these wires. Oh, that one's close. That one is close. Number 2. I'll take number 2 for it though. Number 2 single coated. I will take it quick. Some shred. Why not? I didn't have to do anything for it. Shred. Nothing. Just throw it in my barrel. Done. Bunch of wires running down through that actually. It's like a game console type thing. These things have a little copper in them. They got some brass in them. How far do you want to go? But it does have some goodness in there. This too. I'm just taking the wire off right now. Just taking off the wire. Oh, this is stripper stuff right there. Stripper, baby. Shred. Some good stuff in there. One day maybe I would take it out. Today I'm not. It's my shred pile right under me. Throwing some stuff in shred. Has wire on it. I'm throwing it in my shred pile. But it's also a little bit more cleaned up from my pile. So some of this stuff has a lot of these. The scrap yard hates these little wire nuts. They hate them with a passion as much as they hate the ends, because they make up for a lot of weight when you're starting to add weight. Them things can, but I throw them in my shred because I'm still going to get paid for them because there's copper inside. So I would take that. Never would I just throw them in the can for trash. That's shred. See this? I don't feel like I'm cheating them because I threw that plastic in my pile, because if you didn't throw it in your pile, then you're cheating them and yourself, because they want that. They want that, okay? They want it. And they'll buy it for shred money. They will pay shred prices for that all day long. And they should. That's a good price for them. Good price for them. So, you know, sometimes I cut a few things off, maximize my money real quick. If it has like a ton of stuff on it, I mean really a crap load, and it's just like, I don't feel like taking all that off, then, you know, I might not cut anything, and I might literally just say, all right, well, you know what, I'm not going to. And that's dirty. And they will buy that just like that. They'll buy it. If you want to bring it in like that, you know, you're fine to do it, obviously, but you're going to get the lowest pay for it. Look at this stuff. See, I don't see anything in here that I'm taking the time to clean up, except for that black piece right there. So that for me, going right in that bucket. Keep this stuff over here. What is this? It's like nothing. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's just old stuff that is not necessary anymore. That's all that is. Yeah. All this old stuff nobody would use ever again for any reason. What have we got here? Still, it's wire. The scrapyard though, they need it. Don't throw that stuff away. Scrapyard, buy that. Boy, they buy every little piece. If it has metal in it, they can get it. Promise. If it has metal in it, they can recover that metal. You might not be able to get it, but they can get it. So get it to them so they can recover it. Even small pieces that you don't think's worth it. And you throw it in the trash, quit throwing it in the trash. Throw it in the shred metal. Throw it in the shred. Or your wire bucket. Whatever. Just don't throw it away. It's metal. See, I didn't find a lot of stuff in there, but I did find some. I found some. Take it down, baby, take it down. Oh, I gotta go check on my dogs. Gotta go check on my Dioges. Look at that beautiful stuff. Can you believe it? Oh, my word. With a knife. Stripping wire with a knife. And incredible. This end here, see how this end is all Mickey Mouse. Oh, it's really twisted. Man, I'll sell that in a minute. Just like that. But this looks like something I might be able to let my knife run down it. Cut the other end off too. Look at that, right? I'm gonna sell that right there. I'm gonna sell it. Right? Selling it. Knife. Oh, make sure that thing's sharp. Make sure that thing is sharp. And then tear it up, baby. Tear it up. Look at that, right? Done. That's a beautiful piece of copper. Stripped aroni. Yeah, look at that. Oh, what a pain in the butt that end is, though. Look at that end. It's all messed up. But I'm still going to sell it. But look at the copper inside of that. God! Are you kidding me right now? It's like incredible. Incredible. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Man, man, oh man, man. Kidding me right now. Look at that. Goodness. Yeah. You don't need them $500 strippers. $300 strippers. $29.99 handheld stripper. Didn't work. Just might as well threw me the money. Watch my video and do like I'm doing, because this is a very good way of stripping copper wire. Very good way. It's quick and easy, and you do not need a lot of tools. That is pretty. All right, that doesn't really mean much to me, so got to go. All right, what we got here? Oh, handful, good fat couple handfuls of good wire. Look at that goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Some of this stuff is really low grade. next to nothing. Some of it, you know, but some of it, you know right off, like that red one, I need to see the end of it, and I know I'm stripping that piece. You know what I'm saying? That's stripping. Yeah, so there's wire in there that I will go through. Black wire, yes sir, baby, stripping. Stripping. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What else we got in here just so we can get rid of it? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, it's going over to the table. All this is going to the table. Look at this red wire right here. It's everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Some people take this stuff, strip every piece of it. Some people would do that just to do it. I mean, literally. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. That's a little bit much. But it would be a challenge. It would definitely be a fun challenge, I think. I gotta get some of this stuff out of my truck, obviously. Yeah. Yep, stuff's got to go out of my truck. All right, what else we got? That's it, just trash. I have to empty the back of my truck again. My God. Heavy piece of steel. I'm saving every piece of this stuff, guys. I'm gonna save it for my #1 prepared steel. I'm saving it. It might not be a rotor, but I'm telling you. Anyway, let's get these fan motors out over there. Let's get all these copper wire stuff over there. Sir. Oh yeah, look at that. All out of my truck. Oh, put it on the table over there working. Maybe figure out something else to do, because I know there's some stuff in there I'm stripping. Stripping. Oh yes, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that goodness. Whew. Look at that. See, I'll take that wire right there, baby. Oh my word. And that's, I have no idea what that weighs, but it does have that stinking plastic on it, which I hate so much. But still might be really easy to strip something like this and make that real money real fast with just a steak knife, guys. And all I do with this steak knife is make sure it's got a good edge on it. I'm not trying to dig into that plastic on this thing. I'm not into the metal. I can take several strokes if I want to and stop and go. You know, start at the same place again. Look at that goodness right there. You can feel it if I skipped. Go back and hit it. Good deal right there. Look at that. Oh my word, it's so easy to strip without a wire stripper. If you just go get the right knife. And the right knife would probably be right inside in your wife's drawer, or if you are the stripper and you're the lady, in your drawer. Look at that. And then next most important thing is a little bit of oil on this thing right here, and keeping a nice sweet edge on it. This has two. One's really smooth, one's a little bit rougher. Let me tell you, keep a little bit of spit on that, or whatever you want to do, a little bit of water, a drop or two of oil, whatever the case may be, and you stroke that baby just a few times. Every time you feel like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna hit this thing down a little bit. That's the rough side, right? Rough side. Smooth that thing down. Oh my word. What you'll have right here, baby, is a stripping freaking machine. You'll be able to strip near about, grab a wire and strip it. I'm telling you, grab a wire and strip it. Flip it over, because you just made the baddest. You got to be careful not to go too deep, because it's sharp now, buddy. That thing is sharp. You just made the baddest fillet knife. This thing is sharp, boy. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. What a fillet knife this is. This is pure fillet. Pure fillet. But I'm telling you something right now. It'll it'll daggum take it apart. It will. It will. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Some pretty stuff right there, huh? Isn't that something, guys? Look at that. It takes 2 seconds. You can take, I'm throwing it over there. It's all number 2 for me. I mean, you can take whatever one that you think looks like it might have a decent amount of copper in it. And if it does, then it takes 2 seconds to do this. Hit it once on the first time, hit it twice on the first side. Go back here and do not dig into that thing, okay? Do not dig into it, because you will not strip anything if you do. It'll be the hardest strip you ever did. When you get into these finer wires, ooh-wee, you're cutting with a knife, right? You're cutting with a very sharp knife, and it'll cut right through your copper, and make it really hard to recover. But yeah, you can just take that stuff, throw it in your bucket, so you can go through this particular, God, there's some goodness in here, thing, and go through it until you got what you wanted. 1, 2, hit it on one side, tap it on the other. It's all the way through. Yes, it is. Goodness gracious. I am just the angle, just the right angle, so I'm not trying to cut this stuff. It's so easy to do. I'm not saying easy to strip, it's easy to cut into it. Not the easiest stuff to strip, but I'm telling you, once you have done it a few times, look at that goodness. Look at that goodness. So yeah, you don't need a wire stripper for stripping wire. I mean, unless you're stripping something like tiny. And if you're stripping something that tiny, to me, forget about it. You know, forget about it. That's got tape on it. It's got clamps on it. I throw it right in that box right there and sell it like it is. Too much work. Now, anytime I run across a red like this, obviously, I'm gonna pull it out, and that will be stripped for sure. Most of the time, though, the yellow one, there's not enough wire in there to recover. There is some. They're all just small wires. I mean, I could take it somewhat apart a little bit more, get some of the junk off of it, cut away the garbage, clean it up just a little bit real quickly. If you can do that, that's good. You got to cut your ends off. Make sure your ends are cut off. Yeah, and throw it in your basket. That basket right over there, oops, will be separated. That is not a separated basket. That's just a basket that I'm using for this exact type of wire right now. And then I'll be going through it. Look at that wire, see? Hold that out. This is extension cord. Specific goes there. Cut these little knobs off. If you want to save them, you can save them. I'm just putting on my wire, that small wire right over there. After it's saved, this is, look at this. See if this is savable. Because the green wire right there. This is actually, comes out of Romex. This is the house wire that's inside of like the plastic casing. Somebody has decided to bend it up pretty good. Just can make it a little bit difficult stripping. But if we can straighten it out a little bit, do not need a lot of tools. Need a trash bucket. But you do not need a lot of tools. You just keep that knife right there handy and sharp, and it doesn't matter what wire it is coming up to you. It's not going to take much. It's not going to take much to get rid of it. Turn it into stripped. Where the money's at, look. Oh, that piece was already gone. I don't know where that, how that got gone. Yeah, and then strip it. I'm gonna strip it right now. Strip it right now. Look at that, guys, huh? You too can strip wire of all kinds, just like I am. Piece after piece after piece after piece with one tool and a sharpener. And you can do just exactly what I just did to every piece of wire that you've seen me put in front of me. All different types. All different types. Some of them, like I said, I'd much rather have a little bit shorter one that I can work with and a nice sharp knife. Take that first piece right off of there, turn it over because you done filleted that side out. Just pull this side back, baby. Pull it back. You don't have to have a lot of pressure on the knife itself. You're just letting that blade do its thing because it's sharp as heck, because you just made it that way. Every time you strip wire, if you feel like you damaged in any way your knife, you can always just touch it, and don't take much of a touch. Next thing you know, you're out filleting again. So yeah, get yourself a good knife with a good strong blade, right? Good strong blade on it, because you're going to be always rubbing on that thing. Always. If you like it, if you got a knife and you like that thing, you'll be stroking that thing all the time, huh? Because you'll like it that much. All right, we got one that these ones here. This is a fine one. Yeah, this is nickel coated copper right there. Nickel coated copper that you will cut into real easy. So it's all about the angle of the madangle right here. All right, angle of the madangle. You want to be careful on this one. Look at that goodness. This is nickel coated, more than likely copper. So it's number two. Even though it's silver looking, don't get that confused with something else. That's just nickel coated. Okay, that's number 2 copper, because it's coated just like as if it was painted. All right, it's painted, basically. It's coated with something besides copper, which is less valuable than the copper that it's initially made of, right? So that's why you have to go to the lower grade material to sell it, just because of that reason. This wire does not have enough wire in there for me to even look at. Oh, this one has just enough. This is also, like I said, this is that nickel coated, so a bit softer. It seems like you got to be really careful going down through this stuff. I already got a burr on it right there. So I'll switch that spot right out. It's got a burr. As soon as you feel a burr, you can lay it on its side if you have to, and just start out right where you left off with no burr. There you go. Nickel coated, beautiful, number 2 copper. All day, guys. When you see that stuff, first time I saw it, I said, oh, what in the world is that? So somebody told me, I didn't know. So save it all, look at there. I just went through all of that that quickly. I did. Wow, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Boy, I tell you what, I'm really want to get into these vents quickly. Don't think it's going to be today. I'm home alone. I don't even know what time it is. It's pretty early still. It's only 2:11. I think what I'm going to do is go get a drink maybe and come back out and mess around here for just a little bit longer. All right, guys, we'll see you in just a minute. Let's go get a drink. Maybe you will get a mixed drink.